Hi. Okay. Hello. Hello. I know it's been a little while. Yeah. I meant to do a live stream on Valentine's Day, but that just didn't work out too well. And then I kind of forgot about live streaming until now. I'm like, I'm not doing anything. I'm kind of bored. I'll just live stream. So yeah. Thank you. Hello. No. And that joke is so wrong. But it's funny, so I shouldn't laugh, but it was funny. It's not funny though. I know, I should get a little bit better at live streaming, but oh well. I'm okay. Um, I don't know if I'm getting sick or not. I hope to God I'm not, because my sister 2 weeks ago just had the flu and she just got over that. And now she has strep throat. And I've been staying away from her, and she is okay now because they caught it pretty early on. Um, but still, I haven't really been feeling all that good. I think I'm getting pleurisy again, which, oh, I hope to God no, because that hurts. That is nothing to joke about. Hello, Jessica. Hello, Lily. I think I'm gonna be okay. I've just been dealing with a bit of pain in my chest. It's just muscle. No, I don't think it's corona. I haven't been anywhere near anyone with corona. I haven't traveled anywhere where corona is been cited. So I'm okay. I don't think it's corona. I think it's just either I'm getting a little cold or the flu or strep throat. I don't know. And I don't know what it is. I'm not gonna try to worry about it too much. I've been taking some medicine, like some zinc, cold therapy stuff to prevent it from turning into any cold or sickness. So yeah, I'm okay. Oh, yeah. My sis. Oh, um, she's okay. Yeah, she's back at school today because the doctor. She went to the doctor yesterday early in the morning, and the doctor said, "Well, by the time you go ahead and take the medicine that I just gave you, and within 24 hours, which today at 8, she was able to go off to school as long as she didn't have a fever. She was okay." So yeah. Aw, thank you. I know a lot of people have been really liking it lately. Like I read your comments. I may not always respond because I'm either busy or doing something at the time, and I later forget. people commented on the video. And sometimes the comments are funny and strange, and I don't really know what to say. But yeah, I do see the comments and I do see all the likes. And I'm really happy that a lot of people are like really loving the Avatar video that I did like 2, 3 years ago. So that makes me happy. I'm glad people enjoyed that. Oh, your cats say hi. Oh, hi to your cats. Oh, Sakura. Oh, that's cool. Sakura or Sakura, however you say it. I'm sorry if I get it wrong. I used to have Twitter, but then I didn't really use it, so I just kind of deleted it. It may still be up, but I don't use it. Ah, yeah, the lucky ones. I have about three, I want to say, that I made. There's Lullaby. There's Wanderer. Oh, no. Yep, Lullaby, Wanderer. Later one. And then there's Prepared. Yeah. Be Prepared. It has Loki, Discord, and Puck in it. And then there's the Lena X Loki. And then there's the Wanderer's Lullaby video that I made. So yeah, there's three. Oh, cool, you're in Spanish class. And you're from London. Oh, cool. Yeah. I could never quite get Spanish. I'm a very slow learner, and if you don't really take the time to teach me properly, I'm not gonna get it. Like with most subjects. I'm surprised I even got my GED with how little I understand subjects. That's why you don't go switching schools. Unless you absolutely have to. Like I did. Yeah. It's supposed to snow tonight, and I really hope it does. I hope for at least 3 inches. Give me 3 inches, and I'm golden. Or more. I would definitely go for some more. But yeah, and I'm excited. I don't really care for being cold because I get sick quite easily, especially when it's cold. And also, my everything hurts in the cold. Like my hands, especially because I have um, name escapes me. What is it called? Carpal tunnel. Yeah. Don't know why I forgot that. Carpal tunnel. I have carpal tunnel in both hands. Um, it turns out it's a genetic disorder because my daddy has it. I have it. And I have 2 wrist stabilizers to help with the pain when it gets too bad. Here recently, it's not been too bad, but it is what it is. Oh, we never get snow. Yeah, we don't get much snow here either, and never in December. Maybe once in a blue moon, but other than that, we don't get snow much. It normally comes around this time, like in January and February. There was even a time in March where it snowed, which was relatively good because it was my birthday month, so a little present to me from Mother Nature. Yeah. Yes, earlier I was talking about the 3 Loki videos that I've made. One of them is called Be Prepared, which has Loki, Puck, and Discord in it. Um, Another one is my Loki and Luna video that I did. And then the third is Loki Wanderer's Lullaby. So yeah. Wow. I understand. I love it when it snows though. Even if it barely comes. I just love that it snows. It did snow a while back ago, like in early January. Um, but it didn't really stick on anything. But it was nice that it kind of flurried. So, that was nice. Um, okay. It was when you were in 4th grade. Hmm. Yeah. I always found it funny. Like whenever it did snow, we would have snow days. Like even didn't matter how much it snowed. Like all the schools would just close for the day. And yet, in other places where it snows like a foot tall or 2 feet, 3 feet tall, and kids are still expected to go to school. I find that funny and also slightly terrifying because I am a short woman. And I can just imagine me trying to walk through the snow and just fall straight. Now, I do have a like I'm I have issues where I cannot when it snows and like the roads are all icy. I don't want to go outside because I am very accident prone and I fell one time where me, my sister, and our friend were gonna go see our friend's other friend, and see if we could like play with each other. And the roads were super icy. Um, but we mostly were okay because we were like on the grass and stuff, and we weren't really going on the road except for a little bit. And our friend helped us to get across the road because it was super slippery. Um, well, unfortunately, the friend couldn't come out and play with us or hang out um, because she was grounded for some reason. Um, so we were going back, and my dad had come to pick us up. And I was walking, and my sister and our friend had already gone into the truck. I was making my way around the front of the truck, and I was trying to go as slow as I could, but also trying to quicken up a little bit because I wanted to get inside, and it was cold and whatnot, and I wanted to go home. I fell and broke my nose. And it's why my nose is very weirdly shaped because I've broken it a few times. Whether I really knew that I broke it or not, because you almost can't tell, but you also can't tell. That makes sense. At least I can. The short potato squad. Yes. Ugh. I swear. I don't know. I mean, and I also have like a Dawser nose, so that contributes to the cute big button nose look. But yeah, I do believe I've broken it a few times, if at least once, because I'm very accident prone, especially as a child. Like there was that ice incident where my dad literally had to get out of the truck, and he had to take off his um sweatshirt to give to me so that I could stop the bleeding because it was just pouring down, and oh, it was a mess. My poor daddy had to go shirtless. And I'm just bawling. Oh, there was another time where I was playing with my sister and our friends and whatnot, and we were playing soccer. And I went to go get the ball, and my friend, she had planned on kicking it back into the game. I did not, and I didn't realize she was coming, and she didn't see me coming, and she bopped me in the nose with her knee. And I go inside, and of course my friend's like horrified that she hurt me. I'm like, it's okay, while holding my nose. Oh my god. Um, and my nana was over, and she takes one look at me, just bleeding, as my friend's like freaking out in the background, and she's like, "Are you dehydrated, sweetie?" And I'm like, "No, Nana, I got bopped in the nose by a knee." It's like, "Oh, okay." I will by Nana. Oh, my mom's like, "What happened?" Like, it's a knee story. um, just funny little things that's happened to me in my lifetime. Oh God. Oh, I've done that before. I was literally getting ready for school one day, and I had just gone over a cold, whatnot, and I sniffed in apparently too hard, and I broke a blood vessel in my nose, and I just started bleeding everywhere. And I was just walking around in my bra. My daddy, my nose is bleeding. My dad's like, put a shirt on. Yeah, and it was when I was younger, so I didn't have. Oh, uh-huh. I understand. Parents just always automatically freak out when they see their child bleeding. And there was another time where I was at school, and these boys were playing around, and trying to cut in line to get into the building. It was like early in the morning, and we had just gotten off the buses. Um, and these boys were like cutting up with each other, like skipping each other, and I wanted to play too. And I went to go get in front of them because they were trying to get in front of me, and I tripped over a crack, and I fell, and I my nose started bleeding, and and I just started crying because it hurt real bad, and the vice principal had come out because she had heard that something had happened, and she was telling me to stop crying because I was scaring the other kids, and I looked at her and I cried more because I didn't care. I was in pain. I was bleeding. I didn't care if I was scaring children. I was terrified. Yeah. Thank God she's no longer working there because she was a butt. And that was in elementary school, too. Any other times I had a nosebleed? um, nope, I think that's it. But yeah. Childhood trauma. Uh, mm-hmm. Yeah. So, and it was funny too because after they had gotten me inside, they cleaned me up a little bit, and they called my mom. And after a while, like when they were cleaning me up, and they gave me some ice to put on my nose, and as soon as I see my mother, I just start crying again. I'm like, Mama! I was such an emotional child. But yeah. And now when I see someone bleeding, I'm like, oh, you're fine. You'll be fine. Just don't tilt your head back. Here's a tissue. Because, like, I've been through it several times. So, yeah. Hearing things that don't exist. How was my weekend? Fairly okay. Um, aside from not really feeling good, the internet not quite working. That also contributes to why I haven't really been doing any videos because no internet. So I've been reading manga or manga, as people want to correct me. Like I've I've had a speech impediment since I was little. Do not correct me when I say something wrong. That's like a pet peeve of me. Like, don't correct me. I know it's wrong. I know it's wrong. But yet I can't say it correctly sometimes. I get words confused. So, just don't correct me. Because I swear, I hated those speech impediment classes that I had to do, and all of those speech impediment little lessons that I would have to do every single day in elementary school. I'm so glad I'm not in school anymore because I don't want to have to ever go through that ever again. Like, leave me alone. I have ADHD and a thousand other issues. Just leave me alone. Mm. I was friends with basically all of the special needs and disabled children because I would constantly go to that room for my speech impediment lessons on how to properly speak English. Like, I don't care if I can't say 101. Like, excuse me, Karen, but I like to use the word and when I use 100 or 1,000 and something. It's just the way I am. Be me be. Ugh. Even though her name wasn't Karen. I don't quite remember what most of my speech teachers were. Their names are. I remember two. One, well, they were all super nice, but sometimes they aggravated me because they wanted me to repeat myself over and over and over again. And someone with ADHD and ADD, we don't want to repeat ourselves. We want to do a billion different things at once, and we know we can't. I know I do. I literally have to do two things at once to be able to focus on one thing. It's why I sometimes look around to try to focus myself when I'm talking in live streams and stuff, or when I'm not looking at the camera. It's just what I do. And all my life, I've had people try to correct me with the words that I say. I'm like, I know, Billy Bob, I know what I said. I know what I meant to say, but do not correct me. Just don't. Don't correct someone. It gets on their nerves. Unless they ask for you to correct them, don't correct them. Just don't. Yeah. Ooh, it drives me insane when I'm trying to talk and someone interrupts me to correct me, and then I lose my train of thought. I'm like, ooh. Like I was talking to someone, to a friend of mine, and all of a sudden I hear, "That's not how you say that." And I look her dead in the eyes, and I'm like, "Was I talking to you?" No. So shut your mouth, Susan, and go talk to your little friends. It drives me insane. Don't correct me. I know I'm wrong. I know I'm not saying it correctly. I know I don't speak proper English. But what it is, proper English is so much more. What's the word for it? Old timey? That may not be the perfect word for it, but sometimes my brain just doesn't want to commute with my mouth. Just leave it alone. I know. No one in this world is perfect. And yet they expect perfection. They expect us to speak perfectly, act perfectly. We're not! Good God, I have a billion freaking problems, and you are not one of them. Don't make yourself one of my problems. Ugh. Angers me greatly. And when I try to tell someone about some of my conditions and disorders and whatnot, they're like, "You're either lying or are you okay? Are you in pain? Can I do anything for you?" That's nice and all when you ask the first time, but when you ask every single day if my hands hurt, yes, Karen, yes, my hands hurt practically every single day when it's freezing cold outside. The weather affects them. So, yes, they hurt. I don't care. Don't ask. Oh, it. I don't. I understand it if you're trying to be concerned and you want to care about me and whatnot. I get that. I appreciate that. I truly do. But don't ask me every single day if I'm feeling okay. No, no, sometimes I'm not. It's just how it is. I have good and bad days. I don't ask when you're having a. Like, if I can see that you're happy and smiling and bouncing off the walls, I can tell you're happy. If you're sad and moping in the corner like Eeyore, then I know that you're having a bad day. And yes, I can go over and ask if you're okay and if you need anything. And if you say no, okay, walk away. People don't do that. I love people dearly, especially my friends and family. The ones that are really close to me, they understand my struggle. I don't really like to ask for help unless I ask for it. Like, if I know I absolutely need someone to talk to, I'll be like, "Hey, do you think I can talk to you?" And they know, drop whatever you're doing and listen to Lillian. Because she's having a bad day. Oh, don't hate yourself. No, don't hate yourself. gotta love yourself. I had to learn that the hard way. Because all through elementary and all through middle school, I hated myself. I didn't like the way I looked. I didn't like the way I talked. I didn't like anything about myself. And even though I tried to find things that I loved about myself, like singing, but then people would bully me for that. I tried my best to be a friend. I tried to be nice to everybody, and still no one really liked me in school. Except in high school, where everybody who bullied me felt very, very sorry. It makes me happy to know that they do feel remorse for what they did, but they've never apologized. And I've made it blatantly clear, because basically all of my essays in high school were basically about bullying, pretty much. And I was happy to share it to the class, because several of my classmates were those that bullied me, those that didn't care about me, and I made them feel bad, which deep inside me, I didn't like that I made them feel bad, but at the same time, they needed to know that they hurt me. They needed to know that it's not okay to bully someone else. I don't know what's going on in your life or if someone's bullied you before, but that's not cool. You don't bully someone else. Not cool. I'm just getting off on tangents, aren't I? Oh well. Okay. Oh, excuse me. I understand. I I wanted to. Like when I was in elementary and middle school, I even asked my parents, could I go somewhere else? Could I just go to another school? Could I do homeschooling? And we just didn't really have the money, or the we didn't. I couldn't. I couldn't do it. Due to several different reasons. But then high school rolled around, and I was also having trouble not in the bullying department. Although I almost had one girl try to fight me because her little chihuahua minion said that I wanted to fight her, and that's not true. I said that she shouldn't go fighting my friends because joy. But yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's the same thing with elementary school. The teachers, of course, would try to help, but let's be honest, teachers don't really help. They don't know how to help. I even had there was this situation where I talked to um some there was allegations against my parents that they were leaving me home alone. And one person who was an utter butthole, she twisted my words and told the teacher that I was telling everybody that I was being left home to babysit um, children, and that's not true. I told the person that I was babysitting my cousins while my aunts and uncles were busy doing work downstairs or in their offices, wherever, but I wasn't being left alone to babysit anyone. It was just watching them while they did work or slept for a little bit. But I wasn't being left alone. And anyway, there was allegations there, and I had to talk to a caseworker, and he had asked the question of, have I ever been bullied? And I said yes in elementary school, but everything's been fine since then. Well, my teacher, being the nosy woman that she was, God love her, she asked what I had said. And so I told her. And she didn't quite understand it, and she didn't let me explain that I was bullied in elementary school by certain people. And she wanted to know who they were immediately, and she tried to force me to confront them, which made her look like a fool. But I love her. I love that she cared so much, but like, no, you don't do that. You do not force a bullied victim to confront their bullier. That's just never a good idea. It causes more problems than it's worth. Oh no, baby, don't think of that. And I can understand that. I do. I've been there. There was a small time in my life where I thought maybe it might be better, and it's not. It's not the answer. But yeah, I do understand what that's like. But no, it's never the answer to kill yourself. It's just never the answer. Um, I hope you're doing okay now, though, that you're not in that situation anymore. And you can always come to me. I'm always on Amino. Not so much Facebook. I'm kind of there, but kind of not. More towards, like, finding out when family events are and stuff like that. But I don't really use Facebook all that much anymore. Hello. Atoll. But yeah. But yes, I do understand. It was not easy for me in school. Bullied all through elementary school. Middle school was like a freaking... Middle school was rough. It was like a jungle. People constantly fighting each other. Me almost getting caught up in the fights and getting hurt. Even one of my friends who, I'm not too sure what disorders he had. I know that he was special needs. But anyway, he was having a very bad day. A teacher didn't quite understand, leave me alone, and he flipped over a desk that was right in front of me, almost crushing me. He didn't mean to, of course, and unfortunately, I didn't get to see him after that, but yes, it is a doggo who won't shut up. Yes, I am speaking to you. Do you want a mint? Come here, Bessie. No. Just because your brother's downstairs doesn't mean you get to go downstairs. You two get into everything and you fight. Come here, want a mint? Will you shut up if I give you a mint? I got a mint. Yes, I got mints. Come here. Come on. Up. Up, up. Up, up. Up, up. Up here if you want the mint. Sit. Lay down. Lay down. 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 You will not get mint unless you lay down. You know how it works. You know how this works. Good. Good girl. There. You eat the mint and then you hush. Okay, sorry about that. At least now you'll have minty breath. Yes. Mm-hmm. Hmm. This is my baby girl. My annoying little baby girl. This is my puppet. Hi. Come on. Come down. I think I know what Really? We have to do this now. I gotta go take care of the baby. She's whining. Are you done? Can I speak? Will you let me speak? Do you want to go out? Do you want food? There it is. Okay, I gotta go feed this little one. So she'll hush. That's cool. Okay. Alright, I gotta go. I have to go feed this little gremlin. Yes, you're a gremlin. Yeah, you heard me. You're a gremlin. Alright. Bye-bye, guys. I love you. Bye.